Good morning, everyone. Here is your tarot for today. Let's see what we get. All right, we got the Empress. It's pretty cool that we get the Empress since we are technically in Taurus season now, and the actual Empress is associated with the sign of Taurus. So one thing that we need to remember, as the Empress is all about stability, luxury, sensuality, as well as motherhood. So there is a lot of feminine attributes to this card. So let's see how this applies to love and relationships. In love and relationships, the Empress represents a stable relationship, especially if you're in one. It represents having a partner who is loyal, stable, financially stable, I would even say, as well as understanding of how to manage their money. Okay. Another thing about this card is that in a relationship, the Empress represents the feminine attributes of the partner who is the feminine in the relationship. So it could be that your partner emulates this energy of the Empress, where she is wanting to build together, wanting to create a life of luxury and stability together. Moving on to those who are single, it could be that you are looking for someone like this in your life. It could be that possibilities are endless at this time that you're single, but eventually you are going to manifest someone who is goal-oriented, who has financial stability, as well as is very sensual in their nature. And so you might even feel like you are going into a relationship that is fantasy, like there's a lot of romance, there's a lot of creativity in the bedroom, things like that. So let's move on to career and finance. So when the Empress energy comes in, the Empress represents money, okay? It represents authority figure. It also represents doing really well, being good at your job, and having those rewards or accolades that come in because of your hard work. And it could be that you are reaping what you sowed in your current career at this time. Another thing about this, when it comes to money, she's all about plans, long-term goals, long-term plans, sustainable plans, okay, when it comes to money and investments. So looking at investments which are long-term, that are kind of like gaining momentum every year, not just short spurts, okay, not like instant money or fast money making schemes. All right, so that's what the Empress is all about, is about long-term financial abundance. Moving on to health and spirituality. So within health, the Empress represents the actual how do I say this, pregnancy, okay? It represents sensual energy that is being used to create life, all right? So if you're a man or a woman, doesn't matter, you are at that stage right now in your, I would say, at your age, where you are very much fertile, okay? So that's what the Empress represents. It's like fertility. It represents good health, all right? Moving on to spirituality, the Empress also represents abundance of connection to the spiritual realms, but also how to anchor that connection into this reality, into the earth plane. And also represents a time for you to go out in nature and connect with the nature spirits, as well as to connect with the fairy realms, as well as the animal realms. We are also being pushed to really establish that connection so that we can make the world a better place for everyone. So nature spirits will help you and guide you through any steps that you need to make, like changes that you need to make in your own routine to minimize the carbon footprint in your life, okay, at this time, so you could help them rebuild the earth into a more beautiful as well as eco-friendly world. All right, so that's all I have for you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye-bye.